Hello and welcome to my channel. My name's Rebecca. Today's flow is a heart opener, more gentle and closer to the floor, with lots of movements to get us in our bodies and to open our hearts. So join me on your back. You're going to want a couple of blocks. We will start in a supported fish. One block for underneath the shoulders, one block to support the head. I like to make sure that there's ample space in between the two blocks for the neck, that the blocks are not butting up against one another. And the suggestion for the legs is to bring the feet wide and the knees together. And as you arrive, finding that just right shape so you can drop in and deepen your breath. We'll play with some heart-opening shapes today. And practicing gratitude. In the Yoga Sutras, one of the sutras is Santosha, about contentment. And how do we achieve contentment? One of the practices, it would be practicing gratitude, grateful for what is, not for what we don't have or what we're desiring or wanting, but for what we have in the moment. Let wherever you're at right now be enough, and meet yourself there with your whole body, mind, and spirit. Tee out your arms, get a nice big stretch across the heart space. And then wrap right hand on top of left, grabbing a hold of opposite shoulders. Take right upper arm across the chest. You can either use left hand or the crook of the elbow to pull it across over to the left. Bring your hands back into the hug, grabbing hold of opposite shoulder, and tee the arms out. Left arm over right this time, grabbing a hold of opposite shoulder. Receive your embrace. Left upper arm stretches across the chest. Reach left hand to the right. You're either using right hand or right forearm, the crook of the elbow, to pull it across. Once again, grabbing a hold of the shoulders, give yourself a hug. This time, reach your arms up toward the sky, extend your toes toward the top of your mat, and we will lift ourselves up to a seat, 90-90 legs. Take the hands over to the right hand side, wider than shoulder width distance. Drop the torso down toward the floor and inhale, rise. 4 more. Exhale to lower. Inhale. And soften and fold in this 90-90 shape to the right. You can come onto forearms or rest your forehead on top of your hands. Start to lift the torso. Left hand to right knee, right arm reaches up and over for a side bend stretch. Press the hips, the sits bones down toward the floor. Switch sides. 90-90 legs to the left. Take your hands wider than shoulder width. Exhale to drop the torso down. Inhale to lift. Waves through your spine. 4 more with your breath. And hold. Dropping the torso closer to the floor, coming onto forearms or forehead onto hands. Slow, steady breaths. With each breath, just offering yourself this gift of presence, of being here now. Rise up, right hand to left knee, ground through the hips as you reach, left arm up and over to the right. And bring left arm down. Bring your feet forward, knees bent, hands behind your back. Lift your hips up toward the sky, reverse table. The head can drop back or the chin could be toward the chest, gazing toward the knees. You've got 3 breaths here. And lower. Cross the legs. Come forward to all fours. Tuck your toes, toes pose. Start to walk the hands back, stacking the hips, the shoulders on top of the hips on top of the heels. Hug your heels toward one another. And interlace the hands behind the back, rolling the shoulder blades back and down. 3 to 5 deep breaths. Mind unclenched, breath free. And breathe into the space of the heart. Practicing gratitude. Release, bring it forward, tap out the tops of the toes. Reach right arm forward, gaze to the left, and then slide right hand back. Reach left hand forward, gaze to the right as you drop the torso down toward the mat. And we switch from side to side. Now you could take your hand and reach it to the opposite corner of your mat to deepen the stretch and play with it. One more each side. Reach right arm up toward the sky. Thread right arm under left. Thread the needle. Extend left leg back to the back of your mat, and then take it off to the left-hand side, foot moving directly out from the hip, and pause. Rising back up, Right hand underneath right shoulder. You might tuck right toes and shift the hips forward and back. Rise up, gate pose, shoulders on top of hips, left hand slides toward left foot, right arm reaches up and over, draw right shoulder blade onto your back. Release. Bend left knee, send the hips to the left and back to the right a few times. We'll take a tick-tock lunge to the top, so small step forward with the left until we come and square ourselves toward the top of the mat. Anjaneyasana, reach the arms up and over. Lift your ribs off the pelvis. Tee your arms out, right arm over left. Give yourself a hug. Shoulder stretch, taking that right arm across, reaching over to the left. And giving yourself a hug. Reach your arms up. Option for an exalted low lunge. Left hand reaches back toward right heel. Hips forward, heart lifts. And straighten left leg, half splits. Gently draw left hip crease back as you reach the top of your head towards your toes. Actively press the back of left knee down toward the mat. Take left leg back, downward facing dog. Pedal or sway. Come forward plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Come down all the way to the belly for open wing. We'll reach left arm out first, bending right knee, tapping the toes over to the left. And then take right arm out, tapping left toes to the right. A couple more times each side. To deepen the shoulder stretch, you could cactus the arm. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders, press up through table or plank, press back, down dog. And bring your knees down, child's pose, or reach the arms forward. Rise to table and start to sway the hips, the head, and the shoulders. You could take the hips around or just side to side. Just explore some movement. A wave in the spine. Toes pose, second round, tucking the toes, hips to heels, torso stacks. Hands come behind the back, pressing the knuckles down toward the floor as the top of the head lengthens up. And 3 to 5 deep breaths. And release, bring it forward. Gently tap out the toes. Left arm lifts up and thread it over to the right, dropping down toward the mat. Right leg extends back and then step it over to the right so that the foot is parallel with the hip. And pause here for a few rounds of breath. Unwind, tuck left toes, shift the hips forward and back. Rise up, gate pose. Right hand slides down toward right foot. Left arm reaches up and over. Rise up, bend right knee, turning right toes to the right. Few times shifting the hips side to side. And then hands to hips, tick-tock lunge. We take small steps, stepping right foot forward. And when you are facing the front of your mat, once again, arms rise. Lift the ribs off the pelvis. Tee the arms out. Left arm wraps over right. Give yourself a hug. Left arm reaches over to the right for a shoulder stretch. Grab a hold of opposite shoulder. Give yourself the hug. Arms rise up. Option for exalted warrior. Right hand reaches to left heel. Hips press forward. Heart lifts. Half splits, straighten right leg and soften and fold. Right hip gently draws back and the back of right knee presses actively down toward the floor. Step right foot back, plank, chaturanga, lower down. Take your hands out wide, fluid bhujangasana, cobra pose. Inhale, rise up, propping up on fingertips, and then shifting right shoulder, left shoulder from side to side, just waving head and shoulders, torso. And if you want to lift and lower a few times. Underneath the shoulders, press up through tabletop or plank. Press back, downward facing dog. Bring your knees down, child's pose. Rise up, send your hips off to the side. Bring your legs forward, half butterfly. Right leg extends out to the side, left heel towards your groin. Reach right hand toward right foot, left arm reaches up and over. Get heavy through left hip. Roll and draw left shoulder blade toward your spine. So we can use the practice of gratitude, being grateful for what we have in this moment, what we are creating, as a breadcrumb on our path toward contentment, creating peace and contentment within our lives, our hearts, our energy. And gratitude has the power to shift the gaze from what's missing to what's present. Take the length on the left-hand side as you turn toward right leg and soften and fold. Rise, bring left hand back behind you, lift the hips, reach right arm up and over, lift your heart, engage your glutes. Maybe take a half bind, wrapping right arm behind the back. Release, switch, left leg comes out to the side, right heel toward groin, side bend. Draw right shoulder blade onto your back. Press right hip down. And take that length on the right hand side as you turn toward left leg. Fold and soften. 3 deep breaths. Rise up, right hand comes back behind, hips lift, glutes engage, heart lifts. Option to take a half bind, wrapping left arm behind the back. And release. Pigeon pose. Bring right leg forward, sending left leg back. We did a variation of this in the beginning of class in the 90-90 position. If you want to stay in that 90-90, feel free. That's considered a loose pigeon. Otherwise, we are taking lower right leg across our mat. We're squaring our hips and torsos forward as we fold and soften forward. Up and gently draw right leg back, and we'll switch left side. You might play with just shimmying the hips side to side to find that place of center. You can always use a block to support underneath the left hip. We've got 3 to 5 deep breaths. Rising up, walking the hands back, take the leg back. You could come into table or child's down dog. Just reset for a few moments. We're going to end on our backs, supported fish. This time taking the legs into butterfly. So 1 block for the shoulders, 1 block for the head. You might not need the block for the head. Might feel nice to let the head drop back. soles of the feet together, knees drop out wide. Add a T to the arms, or maybe a cactus, reaching the arms overhead. So we can practice gratitude as we move throughout our day, and literally dropping our own breadcrumbs. You know, whether it is noticing someone smiling or holding a door for us, or we've let someone into traffic, we've done something that was kind and thoughtful, all of these things will help us expand and open our heart space, leading to greater contentment. So let us be intentional about our actions, our thoughts, our breath. And let the intention be our breadcrumbs leading us the way home to ourselves and to contentment. That everything that we seek is leading us back to ourselves. Stay here for as long as you'd like. Or begin to rise up, coming to a seat. Bringing hands to heart center. Thank you so much for joining me. Hari Om Tat Sat.